Good afternoon, everyone. We are here at the Tilak Maidan and we are ready for the clash. It's Sethu FC versus Gokulam Kerala FC. Well, the last time these two teams met, it was the opening fixture of this season's of Indian Women's League, and it was a goalless draw as Kanan Priolkar was happy with the results with the point that he collected. But this time it's going to be different. It has been long and a lot of number of matches, and Setu FC looking strong at their home ground. They'll be looking forward to collecting some more points out here as the defending champions Gokulam Kerala FC on the road will love to bring those 3 points. So here are the scenes a while back. The team arrivals from the bus stepping down for the battle for 3 points at the Tilak Maidan. Team formations, if we look at the Setu FC, is going to be 4-3-3. On the other hand, Gokulam Kerala FC with a 4-2-3-1. Kanan Priolka, the coach, Setu FC, had a lot to say about before this clash.
Good afternoon, Coach. Can you tell us about what you thought about your side's performance against Hobbs?
Yeah, compared to our performance last match, it's not up to the mark, but we are hoping in this match they will perform better compared to the last match.
What kind of a game are you expecting against Gokulam?
Uh, as we know that Gokulam is a good team, we have played first round against them. So definitely this match will against a tough match for us to in that case.
There was less time to prepare for this game, considering the travel and fatigue. So, will we see any change in the squad today?
No, as of now, we have not changed any changes. Yeah, there was one because of double booking. So there's only one change we have made, and as of now, we have same team.
Thank you and good luck for the game, Coach.
Thank you.
Kanan Priolka, the coach of Setu FC, making just one change to the starting 11. On the other side, Gokulam Kerala FC on the road. The defending champions will be facing the champions of 2018-19 season. And Anthony Andrews is all set for this battle. Last time it was a goalless draw. This time he'll be looking forward to collecting all those 3 points. And this is what Anthony Andrews had to say before the game.
Good afternoon, Coach. We are halfway through the season. How would you reflect on your team's performance so far in the IWL?
Good afternoon. 6 games were more of trials and error. We did a lot of mistakes, and this phase helped us to understand how far we can go in the league. So this 6 games, we're going to work on what we could have done better.
Was there anything you felt the team could improve on in the game against East Bengal?
I think overall the performance was good, but always there's a learning from every game. But now we need to perform, we need to score against in these games as well.
What kind of a game are you expecting today against Sethu FC?
It's going to be a good game. Obviously, we in the first leg we drew against them. They're going to come hard on us. They're with 7 points. We are a little ahead in them. They also want points, so they're going to put up a good show. But I think we are very much prepared on this, and we are expecting a good game.
Thank you and good luck for the game.
Thank you so much.
So both the coaches know it's going to be a tough battle because the last time it was the opening fixture of the season and it was a goalless draw. So a tough battle out here at the Tilak Maidan. Setu FC versus Gokulam Kerala FC, as both the coaches mentioned that they're not yet content or happy with the performance, but looking forward to some more brilliancy on the pitch. But I'm happy with me in the commentary box. It's Junaid, and we're all set for this battle for 3 points. Setu FC, it's going to be 4-3-3, Junaid.
Well, that's right. That's the lineup. That's the formation they have gone. Angela starts in goal. Purnima, Nirmala, Geeta, and Sunat start in the back line. Priyanka, Kajol, Babina start through the middle with Kavya Pakiri Swami up front for the home side. It's going to be a good battle. Like you pointed out, it was a goalless draw on the opening day, but this Gokulam Kerala FC has started to tick all the boxes. Have been performing, especially with the incoming signing from Uganda who look completely different from the opening day of the season. There's a quick look at the Gokulam Kerala FC lineup goal. Same Roja, Uviti, Asha, and Kritina in the back line. Gokulam, Anju Tamang, Ratan Shilka Ikapur with a hat trick in the previous picture is really their line. It's going to be a very in contest, Varun, because both the coaches are desperate for those 3 points. Sethu FC with 2 defeats back to back would be more fun as we take a quick look at the refereeing contingent. Mahi Tudu would be the referee for this fixture. And of course, we'll get back to the assistants in a bit.
And if you look at the standings, Surish FC at the top.
At the moment,
and Kickstart FC following with a difference of 2 points, and Sports Surish at the bottom with just a point, and Sethu FC at the number 4 spot, hosting the 3rd spot, Gokulam Kerala FC. A difference of 4 points, but a difference of just 1 spot, and Sethu FC would like to strengthen that 4th spot and like to build up and go ahead in the standings. So the long walk to the center of the pitch. It's Sethu FC versus Gokulam Kerala FC. Last time it was a goalless draw. So both the coaches are expecting a tough battle, Junaid.
well, that's right. And it's going to be a battle of nerves, especially when you've lost 2 games on the bounce for Sethu FC, because it's going to be a heavy attacking line of Gokulam Kerala FC, especially with Fazila Ikaput, who's backed in 5 goals in the 3 games just he started this season after joining in from Uganda. And Sethu FC will have to come up with a better performance, especially coming in from the defense line, because Hops got those 3 crucial points in the previous game that they played at the Ambedkar Stadium against Sethu FC. It's going to be a very exciting contest because they have taken a whole lot of confidence. First fixture against Gokulam Kerala, but like I mentioned earlier, Gokulam have started to tick all those boxes and are looking like a team to beat.
Photo ops for both the teams. Sethu FC just making a single change to the starting lineup. Looking forward to collecting another point, a set of points today versus Gokulam Kerala FC. We're looking forward to continuing their winning ways. Mahi Tudu leading the contingent of officials along with her assistants Chim Seto and Uwena Fernandez, and the 4th official Usha. Both the captains Angela along with Sandy exchanging greetings, getting ready for the toss. Seems like Angela wins it, decides on the side. Sandy will be taking that kickoff. So we are all set. Sethu FC, champions of IWL in the season 2018-19. Gokulam Kerala FC, the defending champions. Both the teams struggling somewhere in the middle of the standings. Done with the first set of matches. And this is a very crucial juncture where they would love to continue with the winning ways to slowly and steadily climb to the top of that table. A tough task because the competition this season seems to be enormous, Junaid.
Yes, because the teams at the top have started to distance themselves from the rest. Orissa Kickstart, of course, the 2 top teams in the first round of matches. Gokulam not too far behind. Coming back, there were a couple of changes for Gokulam Kerala FC as well. Somya and Uviti. Somya starts in the goal in place of Beatrice, and Uviti gets a game today in place of Durga P. For Setu is Sonali Chimte, who's back in the 11 in place of Engo Pauri. They're definitely looking to line up Sethu FC because they are absolutely sure is going to strike in this game because they have been scoring a lot of goals. In the last couple of fixtures, Gokulam Kerala FC scored 8 against Sports Orissa and then 4 in the previous on road in Kolkata against a very decent East Bengal FC side. As we here at the Tilak Maidan, match number 22 of game week 8. The home team in blue, Sethu FC, going from right to left on your screens. Gokulam in their away. Sandhya. They've been guilty of couple of times in the first half in the previous fixture against Hops. Lacked that finishing touch in the final third, and the final a bit of a problem for Sethu FC. Rich goal early, but then again ended up conceding a couple of in the second half, losing all those 3 crucial points. Falls out nicely for Fazila Ikwapu there, taken out by the defense. Tries to get Malvika involved. Here's Shilki. Here's Sandhya on the ball. Stumbles a bit. Soumya. Goes back. Kritina trying to target Anju there. Back with Chilki. Sandhya from the distance. Oh, what a strike that is! Sandhya Ranganathan opens the score here at the Tilak Maidan. And what a strike from outside the box. Gokulam Kerala FC on up away from home in this all-important fixture against Setu. An early goal there of Varun. We didn't see that coming that quickly.
That's true, like lightning. The game had just started. Both the teams were trying to settle down, but Gokulam Kerala FC mean business on the turn, a long ranger. And what a brilliant finish. A superb early strike from the visitors. And that's the reason they're a step ahead towards those 3 points. Anthony Andrews and his team means business. Second minute of the game, a strike. And not just that, they have been building up early pressure. And that's the reason they're 1 goal up. Gokulam Kerala FC are fighting and playing just like a defending champion should. Because if you look back in the first game, the opening fixture, both the teams just trying to settle down. Gokulam Kerala FC had put up a lot of pressure. Both the flanks, crosses came in, but the goal never came. But today, an early strike, and Gokulam Kerala FC, just like on papers, looking strong right now on the field too, Junaid.
That's right. If there's one area that they haven't ticked this season is they haven't scored previously against Odisha FC, Setu and Kickstart. And here they are on the money straight away, getting those balls into those areas. And what a strike that was. A banger of a goal coming in from Sandhya Ranganathan, who scored the opening on the game against East Bengal FC in Kolkata. And guess on the score sheet, IWL. Second minute, that should definitely be the quickest goal of the season so far. Witty there. Under pressure from Malvika. Gets it away. Priyanka. Anju Tamang. Trying to find Fazila there. Malvika. Priyanka to Purnim. Back by is Ratan Bala. Trying to shift it towards left. Gets the better of the left back there. Get the cross away. The deflection looks like that has gone out for a corner. First of the game going Gokulam Kerala FC's way. Pressure being mounted early on in the game on Setu FC Varun. Because from the get-go, girls in yellow have meant business. And Anthony Andrews must be one delighted man at the moment.
That's true. Any coach, they always look forward to getting those early strikes, and that's what this captain did it for the team. And right now, chance from a set piece, but good defending skills out there, and a throw in, but in favor of Setu FC, says the referee. So early pressure on Setu FC defense line, tried to settle down, but these early strikes, and early pressure means it's going to be a tough comeback for Setu FC. But they'll be looking forward to it because held Gokulam Kerala FC to a goalless draw. The reverse fixture. But this time they have conceded early on to the game. And up front, right now is a chance for the home team to build up for the equalizer. To the left, easy collection for Kritina, and then quick clearance. Not a good one. It's back to Kritina. Sends a long clearance to the left for Sethu FC. Sonali, the only change coming in for Sethu FC, and a couple of changes for Gokulam Kerala FC. Seemed like Kanan Priolka in that pre-match interview, he wanted to keep that winning combination, couldn't, so had to make single change. Anthony Andrews getting results, showing that impact with that double change to his starting 11. But then there's a lot of time left for Sethu FC to come back, Junaid.
Yes, they've got a lot of time left in the game. Still early days at the Tilak Maidan, and they'll have to believe and not concede the next one, because this Gokulam Kerala FC have looked way too dangerous since Fazila Ikpaput has joined them. Of course, scoring 3-5, beg your pardon, like I mentioned earlier, in the 3 fixtures that she's been a part of here at the IWL this season. They'll have to believe and get the ball further forward. Progression transition has been decent from Sethu FC so far in this competition. Kaz being the main Purna Nazari. And they'll have to believe and get the ball forward and try the likes of Kavya Pakiri Swami. Is Gokulam Kerala FC exerting a little bit of pressure on the home side. There's Kavya there trying to find Leela Ikvaput. Seven minutes into the game, and a strike at the 2nd minute mark coming in from Sandhya Ranganathan is the difference in between the two sides. Gokulam Kerala are enjoying a bit more of the ball, and Sethu FC at the moment are chasing the game. It's been a good start to the second leg, Varun, because the first leg, it has been pretty exciting, and the first of the games, an early goal. Looks like it's going to be a promising second half of the season.
That's true. The early half, all the teams trying to evaluate, working on their weaknesses, doing homework for the opponent's strengths, how to counter that. And now that they know a lot of it, things will be different. Standings might change. Consistency will be the key for the toppers of the table. For the others, gradual uprising to make it to the top. That's what Sethu FC and Gokulam Kerala FC are fighting for right now in this important juncture. A build-up for Gokulam Kerala FC. Shilki released it. Soumya, but Sethu FC right now trying to come in attack from the left. Sandwiched, and quickly Gokulam Kerala FC win it back, gift it away. That through goes straight to Soumya. Sethu FC getting possession, but that coordination is missing up front. Gokulam Kerala FC are doing a good job after losing possession, quickly trying to win it back. They're doing a good job, but these missed passes will be a concern for Anthony Andrews going forward, Junaid.
Well, that's right. And talking about Sethu FC, like I mentioned, they were guilty of losing the ball quite a bit in the previous fixture against Hops FC as well. And that's one of the areas definitely they'll have to try and get better at in this fixture. Here's Anju Tamang on the ball. For Ratan Bala, she's got options to the right and left. Here's trying to get inside the box there. Well fended out by Sonali Chemte. They'll have to try and control the game, Sethu FC, and come back with a response. Because at the moment, Gokulam Kerala are dominating. Still a lot of time left in the match. They'll high and get those passes going. Get it on the progression, and there again, Kavya just losing it out against Ratan Bala. Sandhya Ranganathan. Ball targeting Fazila Ikvaput. Nirmala Devi goes all the way back to Anjila Subba. The final ball has been a problem for Setu. But today, at home, could be the day wherein once they get a move and get a bit more control of the ball, perhaps, could try and make it work in their favor. Yes, Kajal. Sandhya. Falls out for Soumya. Gets the better of Sonali there. Anju Tamang. Again, all the action has been on one side of the pitch so far, Varun, because Sethu FC are clearly struggling at the moment in bringing the ball further forward.
That's true, and even if they're getting it, they're directly giving it away to Soumya will be a concern for Kanan Priolka, because they are getting possession, playing some passes, and then feeling that heat, the pressure from Gokulam Kerala FC midfield, and that's why gifting it away. Now the chance for a build-up. They need to keep possession. This time, another pass to the left. An easy interception. Still inside the area, Gokulam Kerala FC taking no chances. A long ball, a brilliant turn, and a clear foul. Foul by Sonali out there. Gokulam Kerala FC's midfield playing an important role, acting as a shield in front of the defense line. Anju Tamang trying to gain possession, wins it back in style. Soumya with that cross, cleared away. A chance, a long range up, blocked outside the area. Second ball collected again, now build up from the left. Captain with a touch. Shilki back to the captain. A grounder cross, clearance from Geeta. Gokulam Kerala FC will get a throw in. They're building up a lot of pressure on the Sethu FC defense line, Junaid.
Well, that's right. Like we did mention earlier, all the action is coming from just one team at the moment. Sethu will have to try and win it back and get it into those dangerous territories. But at the moment, it's the girls in yellow who are enjoying the ball and getting it way too frequently inside the box and getting the players playing further forward involved. We have to try and keep the possession, get those passes in. Haven't seen Sethu FC stitching those passes. Not a brilliant interception there coming in from Shilki. They've dropped deep whenever they're required to win those 50-50 balls. Gokulam Kerala is Weety. Trying to build up from the left. Ratan Bala. Shilki. There's Ashalata. Back with Shilki. Lobs that into the stride of Anju Tamang. Anju for Soumya Gogulot. She's on side. Gets the cross in, but well defended in the end by Sethu FC. Kavya Pakmi. Back with Ratan Bala. Trying to control the game to their liking at the moment, Varun, because this Gokulam Kerala FC side aren't giving anything away. They are trying to create chances from the flanks as well and winning those 50-50 battles. Nothing much that Sethu have been able to do so far.
That's true. The first quarter is over at the Tilak Maidan. If you look at the statistics, ball possession, Gokulam Kerala FC are leading 65%, and not just that. Most of the passing, it's not only in the defense line, up front too. Sethu FC getting possession and losing it out quickly. Gokulam Kerala. That's the reason, the difference in the scoreline. And Sethu FC might have to change a bit of tactics and look a little better to come back in this game. There's just a slender lead for Gokulam Kerala. Anju gains it back again, sends it to the right. Soumya, cross, hits Sonali. She's injured, and it's a corner for Gokulam Kerala FC. Seems like Sonali will need some medical attention, Junaid.
That's right, and hope she's fine, because she's got to look back into the side in place of Gopawri for this fixture. She's been good right throughout. Sonali Chimte made those overlapping runs, has got involved. A lot of play going forward for Setu FC. That he stays put, and that is fine to continue. Minutes into the first half, and an early goal separating both these teams at the moment. Gokulam Kerala FC the game by a goal to nil. Goal coming in at the 2nd minute mark from Sandhya Ranganathan. Brilliant strike with Ila Subba. There's a corner, kept it short for Asha Lata. Asha goes inside the box. Shilki Devi fancied her chance there, but couldn't quite reach it. Sandhya was starting from an offside position, and it's going to be a goal kick for Setu FC. %65% of the possession is being enjoyed by the visitors here at the Tilak Maidan. Setu FC will have to try and get the ball and control the game, which they haven't clearly in the first 18 minutes. There's definitely no doubting their endeavor. They're a pretty good side, Setu FC, Varun, but for some reason it hasn't clicked in this game so far for them. Still got a lot of time, but at the moment they'll have to try and get the ball further forward, which they haven't been able to so far. Make no mistake, Gokulam Kerala have been brilliant defensively as well. There's another example there, Shilki Devi winning that ball.
Looking at this first quarter and then 3 more minutes after that, it has been mostly Gokulam Kerala FC in that attacking front, and Setu FC, couple of passes, very often in third, and then no coordination up there. Trying again. A quick release. And a quick close down from Gokulam Kerala FC. The cross on the turn. The header clearance from Kritina. She was there. And not much of danger for the defense line of the visitors. And they're on the attack again. The captain looking for options. A touch to Ratan Devi. Keep it on the right. Kritina looking for options on the left. Sandy to Roja. Good defending up there from Purnima. So even if Setu FC getting possession, the way Gokulam Kerala FC players are closing down, Setu FC are running out of options and losing possession, Junaid.
That's right. Gokulam Kerala have come here with a better plan, and they definitely look the hungrier of the two sides, especially the way they are closing down and winning those balls. We haven't seen Fazila Ikwaput involved whenever they have tried to move the ball further forward. Here's a good chance now. Soumya Gogulat cutting it inside. Anju Tamang lays back to Soumya with a strike and a good save. Forced out there out of Anjila Subba. Another good play coming in from Gokulam Kerala. Here's Babina. Purna, beg your pardon. Back again with Asim Roja for Gokulam. Sandhya Ranganathan goes back to Rathanbala. Ritina, measuring her options, decides to go with a long ball. Fazila Ikvaput was numbered out there inside the box. Get it away, Setu FC. But only for the moment. Here, Gokulam Kerala again. Just not giving anything away. Gokulam Kerala FC. Good ball again. Plays straight down the line for Anju Tamang, who's got Somya to her right. Somya for Sandhya. Cuts it back. Good defending again by Setu FC. Hanging by the thinnest of thread at the moment. Rathanbala from the distance. Wasn't going to trouble Anjila Subba from there on. There's been tremendous amount of pressure being exerted by Gokulam Kerala. Varun again, Setu FC there, giving the possession way too cheaply over there. And it's not going to help their way if it continues the way it is being going on at the moment.
That's true, Junaid, because the shot from Rathanbala was on target. Chance, Ikwaput on the turn, grounder, a powerless shot. Easy collection for Anjila. But then, I was talking about the shot by Rathanbala. She had it on target from a lot of distance. Had it been off target, many would have said overambitious or things like that. But that was a good try. Gokulam Kerala FC, I think the plans are pretty clear. A lot of passing, gaining possession, and if not that, you create pressure by taking those long ranges, keeping them on target and trying to test Setu FC goalkeeper Anjila. Right now it seems like a throw-in in favor of Setu FC and a chance for them to get a little close to the defense line of Gokulam Kerala, and they have lost the chance. Easy clearance. Setu FC get it back. Babina to the defense line. Kita sends it to the right. Purnima. Grounder pass, a good one. The flag stays down. Then possession has been lost by Setu FC. Sila Ikwaput trying to create some pressure. Purnima, another pass. This time from the right, long ball. Setu FC will have trouble collecting that because you have Phoebe Aweti out there and a goal kick for Gokulam Kerala. Setu FC, as the time goes by, are looking a little better, but still not convincing and promising to strike a goal or for that equalizer, Junaid.
Well, they have been able to get the ball into aggressive areas to try and attack. Then it has to be a good clinical ball coming in from the mid. Got the firepower, especially with the likes of Kajal, who's been brilliant right throughout. At the moment, so far, it hasn't clicked for them. And it's going to be a throw-in for Same Roja. Shilki. Zashalata. Trying to put Gokulam Kerala under pressure there. Trying to press with Priyanka and top. Shilki again. Purnima. Keeps it nice and low for Kajal, who goes back. Trying to find Malvika there from deep. And goes all the way back to the goalkeeper Somya. Ashalata again. The long ball, trying to find Anju Tamang or Fazila there. Falls out nicely for Somya Gokulam. It's Kritina. Kajal does well to win it back. There's Kavya. It's a good move by Setu FC. Will have to keep going. Good ball down the left for Kavya. And well fended out again by Gokulam Kerala, this time through Ashalata. Back into transition now. Fazila on the charge. He's got Anju Tamang making that run further forward. A little decent there coming in from Setu FC, especially with that last move. Got a decent ball wide on the left to try and target Kavya Pakiriswamy there, Varun. But again, the crosses just never came inside.
That's true, Junaid. 25 minutes up at the Tilak Maidan. Gokulam Kerala FC. Maybe they're enjoying possession, playing a lot of passes, entering and penetrating these risky areas for Sethu FC. But still, it will be a concern for Anthony Andrews. And just like you mentioned, passes, crosses, they all happen for Gokulam Kerala. It's just that the final strike goes missing. So in this game, Gokulam Kerala FC are looking better compared to Sethu FC. But they're struggling to find the back of the net. Gokulam Kerala FC found just one, and that too, long ranger. Apart from that, chances not galore, but should have been the case for Gokulam Kerala. Anju Tamang looking for her captain. Purnima has cleared it away. Sethu FC defense line is busy, have conceded one, but are looking good, Junaid.
Well, that's right. I was just about to say that because after conceding that goal early on, they have looked much better, have looked way too organized, and there has been constant communication between the goalkeeper and the back line. They haven't let those balls come towards the likes of Fazila Iktaput, who's stayed central, waiting for those crosses to come inside, and the defense has been right up there. Have marked her out brilliantly so far in the first, especially in the last 25 minutes or so after conceding that goal. Here's beg your pardon, Skritina. Tries to go with a long ball to try and find Anju Tamang. Falls out for Shilki Devi. Goes through from outside the box. Didn't get her laces properly behind that one. Jila Subba. It was airborne this time for Malvika. Cleared out by Gokulam again. Shilki has had a couple of shots on target. Looks like it's going to be the first water break of the game. 28 minutes into the first half, and the early strike coming in from Sandhya Ranganathan separates both these teams at the moment. Gokulam Kerala FC are looking a better side, enjoying more of the ball, getting it consistently, but into those dangerous areas. But then again, 1-0 lead is always slender, especially with the quality Setu FC have. They can always strike back. Anthony Andrews and his side would love to score another one before they go into the halfway break. But at the moment, the score line reads 1-0 here at the Tilak Maidan.
A good chance for both the teams to have a bit of discussion. Kanan Priolka giving some instructions, maybe conveying tactics before this last quarter of the first half. And a good chance for Sethu FC. Good time for them to come back in the game. Things have not been looking good up front for them, but the defense, though they have conceded a goal, looking a little stronger with time. Gokulam Kerala FC, though they're enjoying possession, playing a lot of passes. The shots have mostly been from outside the box. So they're depending on those long ranges, and might be a kind of a homework that Anthony Andrews has done with the team, Junaid.
That's right, because in the first game they faced Setu FC, they got the ball inside the box, cut it back in. Those crosses kept coming in from the likes of Sandhya Ranganathan, Somya Goglot. But the finishing, that was lacking in that first fixture. But this time, looks like a clear change in tactics, because they are going for those long ranges from outside the box to try and make Anjila Subba work. And it has paid off for them so far, because they have got that lead from the same way that they thought probably could have made the difference. Enjoying lion's share of possession at the moment, 68% for the visitors. Played on, but the defense there, Sonali. Looks like it's Geeta Rana who's read that beautifully and well marshaled out in the end. Concedes a throw-in. The process. Somya for Anju. Managed to get it out from there. Here's Apurna Nazari. Keeps it in. Continues with the run there. Apurna Nazari goes back. Finds Priyanka. She's got a bit of space towards her right. Nirmala tries to play a long ball to try and find Kavya there, who looks like swapped her place with Malvika. Trying to attack from the right now. Here's Ratanbala. Shilki with acres of space in front of her. Ashalata for Somya. It's a good decent ball for Anju Tamang there. Falls back to Somya from the distance again. Was she trying to cross there or trying to go with the strike? They are consistently getting into those areas to try and make the ball work, to get it inside the box consistently. Haven't been clinical enough in getting those crosses, but they won't complain. They are leading this game by 1-0. Sethu FC will have to try and bring out something better in the remaining 12 minutes or 13 minutes perhaps in the first half. It's a very fragile lead at the moment. It's getting better now for Sethu, especially with the way they are defending Varun, but it's a good ball coming in from the box. Looked like that could have ended into the back of the net, but well, they survived somehow. She was backpedaling there, Anjila Subba. They've looked decent in trying to defend there at the moment, Varun, but attacking-wise, they'll have to try and get something better into this 11 going forward into the second half and the remainder of the 14 minutes left in the first half.
That's right, Junaid. The statistics is clearly stating that 9 shots from Gokulam Kerala FC and not a single one taken by Sethu FC. Clearly states that it's more of attacking power for Gokulam Kerala. Somya making it a little risky team, but looking confident. And Gokulam Kerala FC, the percentage of possession is also increasing. The number of shots too. But it's just that one goal has come. And chances mostly being created by Somya Guguloti with her crosses from the right. I'm sure she tried for a cross, which went almost for the target. And then Sethu FC, Purna, along with Malavika, trying their best. Not finding any options to give those passes. With the turn, Kaput takes a strike and goes straight to Angela, who sends a quick release. Fazila Ekwaput had a chance, but the angle was tough and she had to react quickly to take that shot. 3 shots on target for Ekwaput, not a single goal, but she's trying her best, Junaid.
Well, definitely, and she has been that shining light in this attacking prowess of Gokulam Kerala FC in the last 3 games. 5 goals, 2 assists, a credit. Fresh from a hat-trick in the previous fixture, Fazila Ikwaput has been brilliant off the ball as well. To try and get herself into those positions has made a lot of difference, especially the way they proceed with the ball. Gokulam Kerala has linked up beautifully with the likes of Sandhya Ranganathan, Somya Gugulot on several occasions since she has come on into the squad. And again today getting 3 shots on target, and it's just going to be a matter of time if she's fed a few more balls. She could just end up on the score sheet today as well. There's a Fazila. Had a bit more weight behind that one, and Sandhya Ranganathan with the chase there, getting it back for Anju Tamang. There's a Ratanbala. Brings it back. Balls out for Somya Gogulot. Goes at the back for the build-up. From the distance again. Shilki Devi with her third attempt. They have made it sort of a habit at the moment to try for those long ranges, Varun, because it was for the 3rd time Shilki Devi making that run, getting it into those spaces, and it opened up nicely for her. Going with full throttle behind that one.
We're looking at the previous performances of Angela, the goalkeeper of Sethu FC. If you ask me, she's quite good. But I don't know why Gokulam Kerala FC are trying to test her with those long rangers, trying to beat her. Maybe the reason can be that she has been beaten once early on in the game, the second minute. The reason the scoreline looks a little different. Gokulam Kerala FC are leading. Soumya with a cross, looking for Anju. A header clearance. Silky sends it to Apurna. And Apurna loses possession within a few seconds. Kritina. Asha to Oviti. Well, I'll not blame Apurna for losing the possession. Formation, when they get possession, Sethu FC, seems like it's not much of help, the attacking third, for the players of Sethu FC, Junaid.
Well, that's right, and they have to drop deep for their liking, because Apurna Narzari, Malvika and Kajal, they have dropped way too deep to try and get those balls. I've seen that progression coming in from Sethu FC. Yes, they are trying to play those balls from the back, but Gokulam, well, you'll have to give the credit to them as well, because they have won those 50 battles and have stopped those attacks from building up. The way they have sat at the moment, Sethu FC, beg your pardon, they haven't had those chances to press the ball anywhere forward. It's Gokulam again. That has been the major difference. The way we look at the way Gokulam are building up, they've looked swift, they've looked calm and composed on the ball. Getting a bit too much space and time as well, Gokulam Kerala FC. Gokulam, but on the other hand, aren't giving anything away to Sethu FC to try and build out something. They have succeeded. They came here with a plan, and looks like it has been working for them so far. And if they could get a second goal here, it's just going to be way too difficult for Sethu FC to try and make a comeback into this fixture. There's Ratan Bala again. Well defended out. Purnima sends it out for another throw-in to Gokulam Kerala. It's going to be Asim or Anju Tamang. Asim gets the cross inside the box. She's got Sandhya and Fazila. Sonali clears it away. Fazila is giving a chase, but that's always going to win it and go out for another throw-in for Gokulam Kerala. They look way too composed on the ball at the moment, Varun, because the way they are playing here is opening up for Fazila now. Fazila with a strike. Well, the angle was always weird there. Just looked brilliant with those runs of the ball and trying to win it inside the box and have got the shots away, Varun. But it's just been the case wherein the angles have been weird at times and she hasn't been able to get it on target, Fazila Ikfapoots.
That's true, getting her chances, but then things are not going her way. She's trying her best to get her name on the score sheet. Sethu FC conceded early, but after that, looking better in that defensive formation. A long ball. Well, the target was the captain, but then her counterpart collects it. Angela has been good too, though feeling the heat, the pressure. But then she's also settled down with her defense line. But Sethu FC needs to work on the midfield area and the area up front for the ball distribution, for better passing, which will lead to building better chances. This Gokulam Kerala FC defense line has not been tested yet in the game, and we're coming close to the end of the first half. Sethu FC with another chance. Now will settle for a throw-in. Quick throw-in taken. Sonali. Apurna with the run, chased by Kritina. It's still Apurna, but it's going to be tough for her with the back heel. Strong one, trying to win it back. And Kritina gets it. Soumya versus Sonali. Sends it in the area, but there's no one. Setu FC. And quick switch to the left flank. Gokulam Kerala FC coming in attack. Anju is asking for the ball. She gets it, takes the turn, pass. Goes straight to Priyanka. But the attack has not faded away. Anju. The cross. The header. Soumya has the chance. Soumya, that strike could have been better. Was on target, but a very poor one. It was Fazila who created it all. Soumya could get her name on the score sheet. She had the chance to make it 2-0 in favor of Gokulam Kerala FC. Junaid.
It looks like she lost her footing in the process there. In fact, ended up toe poking it, Soumya. She was well positioned there, but then again, it was away from her. Took it a bit early, perhaps, and ended up toe poking it. And it's going to be an easy grab for somebody like Anjila Subba. She's had a good game. Has dominated the flank on the right, getting those crosses in. Definitely like to add a goal to her credit, Soumya Gogulot. Still got 3 minutes in the regulation time remaining in the first half. It's due for a same Roja. Shilki goes back to Viti. There's Ashalata. And back by Setu. Skavya for Nima there, and goes out of the play for another throw-in to Gokulam Kerala FC. We haven't seen the likes of Kajal D'Souza and Malvika get involved much in the first half, Varun, because these two players, especially Kajal, has been their main orchestrator in the way she has distributed the ball and has created chances. Got a brilliant assist in the last game and even in the fixture before that. But today, the progression has been lacking, as we have been pointing out, because she hasn't been fed from the back line and through the middle.
That's true, but right now it's Fazila trying to build up. She's outside the area with the back heel. The captain takes the strike. Going for another one. This time way off the target. Gokulam Kerala FC with 13 shots. And Sethu FC still looking for their first one, Junaid.
It's just been absolute dominance from the defending champions. They have completely stamped their authority on this fixture. 13 shots compared to none. There's been action on just one side of the pitch so far in the first half. Scored early, but never took the foot off the accelerator. Gokulam Kerala FC would have loved to score a couple more. But to be fair, Sethu FC have looked decent defensively after conceding early. Here's Fazila Ikvaput trying to play it into the stride of Soumya Gogulot. It was a bit close there for Anjila Subba to pass that one comfortably in the end. As we approach the final minute of the normal time here at the Tilak Maidan in Goa. First of the reverse fixtures of this season's IWL. Malvika releasing Apurna Narzari there. Battling it out with Kritina, tries to get inside the box, does eventually. Ashalata is positioned there. Anju tries to go through with a long ball for Fazila. Back with Anju. Trying to keep the ball for the end of the first half. Gokulam Kerala. So we could see the fourth official adding 2 minutes as the injury time. It's going to be Shilki again. Switching it towards the right. Ball's out for Anju. Tries to get the cross. Takes the deflection and has gone out for another corner. to Gokulam Kerala FC. It's just been the way it started, Varun, because Gokulam have continued to mount the pressure on the home side, and whenever they have got the ball, they have looked more threatening. It's just been that one goal, which might be a little bit of a concern for Anthony Andrews' side, because they would definitely like to score more when you are up on top.
That's true, Junaid. Completely agree with you. Anthony Andrews will be a little disappointed, though he's leading right now. But if you look at the stats, so many shots, so much of possession, but then just a goal. Looking for the second one, Soumya sends across. Goes over Fazila Ekwaput. Yes, the crosses are coming in, the passes are happening, but it's just a goal. Back to a long ranger from the captain. That's the reason the visitors are leading. Setu FC have a lot to do up front to come back in the game. Zila, Soumya. Angela comes out and the flag has also gone up for offside, Junaid.
That's right, and Soumya has been brilliant right throughout the first half, has made those runs, has got those crosses in. Would have loved to see somebody on the end of one of those crosses. It's better now from Kajal D'Souza. Well marshaled out in the end by Gokulam Kerala FC. So that's the end of the first half here at the Tilak Maidan. An early goal for Sandhya Ranganathan, the skipper of this Gokulam Kerala FC side, being the difference. Struck early in the second minute mark, Sandhya Ranganathan, and that has been the standpoint so far in this fixture. Just a quick look at the halftime stats. 69% of the ball was enjoyed by Gokulam compared to 31% for the home side. 13 shots with 10 landing on target for Gokulam, none for Setu FC. 3 fouls conceded by Setu FC. No cards in the game, corners and 2 offsides for Gokulam Kerala. And as the stats suggest, there's been action on just one side of the pitch for the entirety of the 45 minutes here at the Tilak Maidan. 13 shots taken by the visitors in the first half, 3 each for Soumya, Gogolot, Ikvaput, Shilki, all going from distance. Sandhya Ranganathan with a couple from outside the box, converting one of those shots into a goal. Ratan Bala and Anju Tamang getting a strike as well. Fouls for Setu FC, Apurna, Geeta and Sona, conceding 1 foul each. And in case if you have just joined us, this is how it unfolded here at the Tilak Maidan. Gokulam Kerala FC playing away from home. Sandhya on the turn from outside the box, beating Anjila Subba. And that has been the talking point in the first half. There's been pressure from Gokulam that has been exerted quite heavily on Setu FC. There's a beautiful link up there between Gogolot and Anju Tamang. Shilki on a couple of occasions from outside the box. Fazila Ikvaput had 4 shots, with 3 landing on target. Soumya again trying to go with the cross. Could have landed up anywhere going over the crossbar. So that has been the scoreline so far. The story is Gokulam Kerala are leading this game by 1-0. Goal coming in from Sandhya Ranganathan at the 2nd minute mark. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after a few minutes break. And should be a good game of 45 minutes coming our way. Stay tuned.
The next match scheduled on this ground is on February 11th between Setu FC and East Bengal Football Club. This match is on 11th of February, Setu FC taking on East Bengal.
Hello and welcome back once again to the Tilak Maidan here in Goa. Setu FC at home taking on the 3 times champion in Gokulam Kerala FC. And as it stands at the moment, Gokulam Kerala FC with an early goal and lead, leading the contest right through. Setu FC, they have a job to do in the second half. They have looked out of ideas or out of sorts in the first set of 45 minutes and would be hoping for a better performance, a better show perhaps in the second half. Along with me is my co-commentator for this fixture, Kaushik Varun. Varun, it's just been one-way traffic in the first set of 45 minutes. Setu FC would be hoping for a stronger comeback into the game so far. Right, we're all set for the second half to start. Waiting for Mahi Tudu's signal. They'll have to try and keep the ball and drive it forward because Setu were clearly outnumbered in the first half, especially going forward. We get underway here at the Tilak Maidan. Setu, of course, in their blue, Gokulam Kerala in their all yellow. Setu FC, the home side, going from left to right on your screens. Zanjutama for Ratan Bala. Fazila Ikvaput sends it out wide towards the right there. Heads it out for Somya Gogulath, who tries to get it inside the box there from wide on right, but is always going over. There's Kajal D'Souza. Won back quite easily by Shilki Devi and cleared out quite comfortably in the end. It was a good half for Gokulam Kerala FC. Varun dominated it entirely for the 45 minutes. Though Setu started a bit scratchy, conceding early on, but their defense seemed to have settled down for the remainder of the 43 minutes in the first half.
Absolutely, Junaid, agree with you, because if you see the numbers, 13 shots, 10 on target, 1 goal, but Gokulam Kerala FC, a concern for them and a concern for Anthony Andrews will be all those chances but minimal goals. And on the other side, Kanan Priolka, not a single shot from Setu FC. The defense has been tested, they've conceded 1, they're looking good, but up front and in that midfield area, no proper distribution, no creativity. So the passes are there, but they're losing out possession quickly. So Setu FC didn't look promising in the first half, but could start in the second half. But it's still Gokulam Kerala FC who are kind of dominating in terms of numbers and also on the field of play. From the left, it's Fazila, sends the cross. From the right, Soumya with those crosses since the first half. Not pinpointed once, but trying her best. This time it's a good run started by Apurna. And the same problem for Sethu FC. Actually, Gokulam Kerala FC having a good formation, good defensive formation. And that's the reason Sethu FC not able to find any options to send those passes. And the defense of Gokulam Kerala FC has not been tested yet. These 47 minutes of play, Junaid.
That's right, and they have been brilliant in all corners of the pitch so far. Gokulam Kerala FC, whenever Setu have tried to build up, have tried to get the ball forward. We've seen the likes of Ratan Bala and Shilki. Shilki again there, getting it past. They've done brilliantly to try and win those balls back. Ratan Bala gives it away. Here's Kajal D'Souza again. That's exactly the point that we have been trying to make. They've been absolutely brilliant in terms of winning those balls, those challenges. Goes in their favor this time. Sees a foul in the process there. Shilki Devi to take out that one, Geeta Rana, but the referee pulls it back. First foul of the game conceded by Gokulam Kerala. They've struggled in progression of the ball in the first set of 45 minutes and early on in the second half as well, and will surely be hoping for a better performance. Goes through with a long ranger. Can't be Soumya Narayan from there on. Held on to it quite comfortably. First shot on target coming in from the set piece there, Varun. Finally, Soumya had to catch a ball.
That's true. Well, I was not expecting that. I thought it will be a setup and then a try for the goal, but then a long ranger directly on target. A good try, but a routine collection. Soumya. Right now it's Anjula Mang fighting for possession. The team wins it. A setup goes straight to Anjula. Both the goalkeepers a little busy, but both instances, routine collection for both of them. Anjula, the captain, on the other side, her counterpart, Soumya. Another run. Malavika chasing it. Easy clearance for Soumya. So the second half has been kind of a battle of equals to Gokulam Kerala FC, trying to continue with the same rhythm that they had in the first half, enjoying possession. Waiting, strong clearance, stopped in the way. It's back to teammate Anju Tamang. Soumya unmarked from the right. Soumya Guguloti with a cross, header for clearance, a little clumsy one. A chance for Anju Tamang. Anju takes the shot, there's a deflection and has been collected by Geeta. Gokulam Kerala FC getting another chance, a proper one this time, to make it 2-0. But right now Sethu FC building up the counter and have lost possession. Good chance for Gokulam to make it 2-0, Junaid.
Well, that's right, and there have been chances galore in the first half as well as in the second half now. It's just been the finishing that hasn't been there for Gokulam Kerala as they would have liked to lead in the game. That's definitely one of those areas where they'll have to try and improve and put this game to bed the way they have done in the past. It's a good side, Sethu FC, of course, in the first fixture. Salvaging a point at the EMS Corporation Stadium. Lovely backflick there. Sandhya Ranganathan trying to chase that one, couldn't quite keep it in and goes out for a throw into Sethu FC. Did salvage a point at the EMS Corporation Stadium. Sethu FC was a good point won by Kanan's team. They've blown hot and cold from that day. 2 victories, a draw, 3 defeats. Especially the last 2 would haunt them a little more. So the last one came against Hops FC at the Ambedkar Stadium in Delhi. Here's Gokulam again, trying to set up from the right. Taken away by Kavya. Trying to get it forward again. There's Kritina there, shutting the door on Kavya Pakiriswamy. Babina. Purna. Back with a Purna from Sonali. There's a Kajol D'Souza. Under pressure from Shilki Devi. Goes back to Sonali. And Anju gets it away. That has just been the day so far for Sethu FC. They haven't been able to build up the play from the back as well, Varun, because if you take a look at it, they are pressurizing the Sethu players, Gokulam Kerala. Whenever they have tried to get the ball forward, you've seen the likes of Ratan Bala, Anju Tamang, Fazila Ikwaput at times giving it a chase and trying to stop their build-up. So the attack has been the first line of defense as far as Gokulam Kerala FC are concerned.
That's true. 53 minutes up in the game, and it seems like a proper plan is missing of Kanan Priolka, or maybe a plan B for them, because it's kind of the same way the game started, so continues in the second half too. Sethu FC made no changes in the starting 11, and Priolka is still depending the same for results, but no impact seen in the second half too. It's Gokulam Kerala FC seem to have a proper plan. Crosses coming in, the kind of gegenpressing to win back, lost out possession, creating pressure on Sethu FC defense. Maybe sometimes with those long ranges, trying to depend on individual brilliance, but still, those shots are creating pressure on the Sethu FC defense, and not much Gokulam Kerala FC defense line, because Sethu FC have their coordination missing up front. Anju Tamang, the pass has been intercepted. Now the build-up for Bina, releases it, and Kajol finding anyone. Possession goes back to Gokulam Kerala FC. Just a goal, an early goal, had not been the case, then I think Gokulam Kerala FC would have been struggling too, because chances galore and goal just one, Junaid.
No, that's right. Hadn't it been for that goal early on in the game, they would have been frustrated by the way Sethu FC have defended after conceding early in the match. But at the moment, they would definitely be hoping to get one and try and see out the game. Here's Gokulam again. Looks like that has taken a deflection of the way and has gone out for another corner. Coming in for Gokulam Kerala FC. Got 3 in the first half as well, Gokulam Kerala. Another opportunity now from the set piece for these girls in yellow. It's going to be Anju Tamak behind this one. She's got the likes of Fazila, Sandhya, Soumya inside the box, waiting for one perfect ball. Decent delivery. Sees out in the end by Sethu FC. Here's a Malvika. Can she bring it forward? She's got the run of Apuna Narzari on the right. Relentless pressure once again coming in from Asim Roja this time. And shuts down another build-up coming in from Sethu FC. And that has just been that sort of a day for Sethu FC so far. Especially, there hasn't been enough progressions or enough transitions coming onto the other side of the pitch. All the action and the drama has just happened in Sethu's half. Still got 34 minutes to go in the game. It's a very fragile lead at the moment. Anthony Andrews would definitely be hoping for another goal to give his side a bit of a comfort, a bit of a breathing space. There's a Soumya Gokulam again, fighting it out against Punali. Gets past her, gets it inside the box, comes in the cross. Well defended again by Sethu, not allowing the likes of Fazila Ikwaput to get to the end of it. There's Babina. Shilki again. Now Sandhya free on the left. Decides to go back to Asim Roja. See. Goes back to VT. They look so comfortable on the ball, Varun, because the way it has panned out for them, that early strike has given them the sort of comfort. They have looked comforting. They've sort of stamped their authority in the fixture. But then again, you'll have to try and get that goal, especially when you're dominating it right from the get-go.
That's true. You had a goal in the second minute of the game. And after that, more than 10 shots on target. And you're still struggling for the second goal. Will be a concern for a team who are defending champions and right now struggling. That mid position of the standings. Not a good clearance from Setu FC. If they are lucky to get it back. The long ball. Possession goes back to Gokulam Kerala FC. And that has been the story in the game so far. The practice pitch, the teams sometimes play attack versus defense, and it seems like that. Gokulam Kerala FC, the attacking team, creating chances, taking shots, and Setu FC just a little busy defending, sometimes coming in attack and losing possession very, very quickly. Another one from the right, Gokulam Kerala, a good touch. Here's Ratan Bala, takes the shot and a deflection. Not a deflection, the shot is off target and a goal kick for Sethu FC. Another long ranger from Gokulam Kerala. 16 shots for them, just one for Sethu FC. Junaid.
Well, numbers do speak for themselves at times, and there's one for all of us to see. 16 shots, with more than 70% landing on target. Just one coming in from a set piece for the home side, Sethu FC. Defending well, but we'll have to try and get it forward. This could be one opportunity now with Kajal D'Souza. Again, a bit of a heavy pass there, going all the way through to Gokulam's defense there. Now, if it stays the way it is, Gokulam on the goal difference would move to the second spot in the table. Kickstart, of course, will have a game in hand. Fila Subba was under a bit of pressure there from Fazila Ikvaput. Yes, Sandhya Ranganathan trying to win it back. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in for Gokulam Kerala as Sim Roja marches up. Take this one. 65% of the ball is being enjoyed by Gokulam. Was a bit wild there from Sim Roja. It's going to be a goal kick. Jila Subba is pretty quick to get it underway. Soumya there read that one beautifully. Was off her area and cleared that one quite comfortably in the end, as we have just ticked off 60 minutes of the clock. Sandhya Ranganathan. It's a good ball for Fazila Ikvaput. One-on-one with the defense there. Gets the better of her. Can she find one good ball for the likes of Anju Tamang or Soumya? Back with Ratan Bala Devi. Sandhya on the ball for Ratan Bala. For Fazila again, getting it inside the box. He's got options now. Fazila gets the crossing chance! A brilliant save coming in from Anjila Subba. Was she flagged offside there is the question. Another brilliant setup coming in from the left. Fazila Ikvaput this time was definitely onside there, Varun. Soumya Gogolod getting it goalwards. Brilliant save from Anjila.
Super save. A chance from a handshaking distance. Soumya kept it on target, but then Anjila was quick to react. And that's the reason it's a corner. Ratan Bala is getting ready to take it. But Gokulam Kerala FC seemed to be running out of luck. So it was a brilliant save, but the distance was too short to miss out from there. Fazila misses it out. Corner delivery, having a lot of power in it. Sandy losing possession. Still trying to create some trouble, and it's a foul, says the referee. Soumya Guguloti had the chance to get a name on the score sheet. A good header, but a brilliant save from Anjula, the captain, and that's the reason Setu FC have conceded just one. Super save, quick reflex action from Anjula. And right now, a chance from Setu FC. In the area, taking the turn, Malavika will not get it back. Setu FC, I think this was a good proper build-up and the maximum distance they've covered. They entered, they penetrated Gokulam Kerala FC's penalty area, Junaid.
It was a bit better coming in from Sethu FC. They've been defending right throughout, and for a change, getting it to the other side of the pitch. They'll have to keep doing that consistently in the last 27 minutes here. The game is very well within their reach if they manage to get a few balls into those areas to try and test out the defense of this Gokulam Kerala FC side. They haven't been tested much. Babina there trying to link up with Malvika. And the end result is going to be a throw-in for Sethu FC. Nima trying to find Kavya Pakiriswamy. OBT read that one and hurls it away for another throw-in for Sethu. They'll have to try and mount this pressure on Gokulam because the good thing for them so far is the game hasn't run out for them. Gokulam have got their chances, call it luck or the lack of finishing. Sethu FC have remained in the competition thanks to Anjila Subba for that brilliant save in the last couple of minutes back. Soumya Gugulot have had good 4-5 chances, strikes on target as well. On another day, a couple of them would definitely end in the back of the net. Again, there, Nima side. The ref gives it in favor of Gokulam Kerala. It's going to be Shilki Devi. But the good thing for Sethu FC Varun at the moment is they haven't conceded after the second minute mark. And like we have always said, 1-0 lead is way too fragile. And anything can happen if they can believe in themselves and get the ball further forward.
That's true, Junaid, because it's almost similar like the opening fixture. The reverse fixture for these two teams, Gokulam Kerala FC. That game to had a lot of crosses coming in from both the flanks, created chances but couldn't score. It was a goalless draw. But in this game, an early strike, maybe they caught hold of Sethu FC's defense a bit off guard. That second minute, and that's why the early strike is the reason Gokulam Kerala FC are leading. Because after that, Sethu FC, the defense department, along with Anjula, have been working quite well. They need a bit of support in that midfield area and that area up front. Individual brilliance is there, but not a good coordinated teamwork happening. That's the reason Gokulam Kerala FC, they don't have to do much of hard work to gain control and keep possession of the ball. Up front, making those runs, sending those crosses, taking a lot of shots, keeping maximum on target, but still they have just one goal. Came in the second minute, courtesy of the captain. Sethu FC from the left, cross comes in, a drop and straight to Soumya. Sethu FC have to work a lot with attacking department. Kanan Priolka will not be happy. Coming midway in this campaign, struggling. Fazila trying to gain possession, and Sethu FC defense again on their toes and ready for all the challenges that Gokulam Kerala FC are getting today. Head on, Junaid.
That's right. Space the way it is at the moment. It's going to be fourth defeat for Sethu FC this season, as Gokulam Kerala are preparing for their first change of the game. Dangmei Grace is going to come on, take Anju Tamang's place in the middle of the park. Is that a decent game, Anju Tamang? Distributed the ball quite well in the first half, and it's going to be Dangmei Grace to run the show for Gokulam in the remaining 23 minutes of this fixture. Was a regular in the starting 11 for the first 4 games, Dangmei Grace, and has started on the bench since Fasila Ikfaput has joined in, perhaps. There's Setu. Bina for Priyanka. Priyanka with a long ball trying to find Purna Narzari towards the left. In fact, ends up overhitting it, and it's going to be a goal kick for Gokulam Kerala FC. Weety. Kavya. Babina. Malvika giving it a chase, but it's always difficult to get around the likes of Weety and win it back. Well marshaled out in the end by Gokulam Kerala defense there. They'll have to be consistent going forward now. Setu was one good opportunity. Could make the difference for them. It hasn't come up so far, but you never know in a game of football. At the moment, it's just been Gokulam Kerala who've dominated it right throughout. Won back by Dangmei Grace there, but loses the possession eventually. It's being given as a foul for Sethu FC. So 20 minutes into remaining in the game, Varun, and for sure Gokulam Kerala fell to Soumya Gokula there. Sonali Chemte clears it off for a throw into Gokulam Kerala. So 20 minutes remaining in the contest, Varun. If it stays this way, I'm pretty sure Anthony Andrews would love to grab all the 3 points, but definitely they would like to score one more and put this game to bed.
That's true, Junaid. Looking at the chances they had, I'm sure Anthony will be expecting a lot more goals, or maybe he was expecting. And then a slender lead. That means the team has to be careful, but Sethu FC not looking that promising up front. But seems like substitution is on the cards, and that's how the plan B might pan out a little in favor of both the teams, as they both struggle to score just a goal from Gokulam with so many shots, and Sethu FC up front missing all that firepower and momentum. The reverse fixture, it was a goalless draw, but this time could have been the same. The captain not found the back of the net early on in the game. Gokulam Kerala with another cross from the right. The stout header. They're asking for a corner, and it's not, says the referee. 71 minutes up. Substitutions expected maybe in the last quarter of the game, Junaid.
Well, that's right, and it looks like Sethu FC are their best 11 on the pitch. But they do have the likes of Karen sitting out. There's Bertha Umita as well, the Kenyan, who hasn't started in the last couple of games for Sethu. Could she be an option, especially going forward, is a big question. Still got 18 minutes to play in this game. There's Ashalanta. Trying to find Fazila there. Banjila Subba, beg your pardon. But that one quite comfortably, and hands on to it. Being saved in the air. Here's a Purna Nazari. Or Purnima. This is better from... as I was just preparing to say it was better from Sethu. they get dispossessed again. Here's Dangmei Grace for Somya. Drop inside the box. Somya, can she cross? Well fended in the end by Sonali Chemte there. Is that a cue for another substitute? Looks like one. And Sharon has come on in place of Kajal D'Souza. Kajal gets some game time in this fixture with Priyanka there. Couldn't win it. Dangmei Grace on the ball. Does well. Gets it inside, takes the deflection. Gila goes long this time. Ashalata for Shilki. Back with Dangmei. Ratan Bala with a brilliant threaded delivery, finding Somya Gokulam again, going at goalwards. Perhaps wanted to get a cross in for the likes of Fazila Ikwaput there. Again from the flanks, Varun, they have looked deadly. Somya Gokulam operating from the left for the past couple of minutes and has been able to get the cross comfortably in the end.
That's true, Junaid. Soumya, Lothi, changing flanks, but still being lethal, sending those crosses. But it's just that it's not a pinpoint delivery every time, or maybe most of the times, missing out on that area she wants to deliver in. And it's Fazila Ikwaput has been waiting patiently. She had a chance, she sent the cross, and that was for Soumya, who had a header on target. But good save from Angela is the reason the scoreline remains the same, like it was after 2 minutes into the game. Sethu FC. After that substitution, still looking for a good chance to get the equalizer. But right now it's Gokulam Kerala coming in from the right. They're looking for Soumya. The Sethu FC defense line has been on their toes. Looking at the ball possession, kind of has been the same throughout the game. 75 minutes up, it's still 60+% for Gokulam Kerala. Sethu FC struggling in the 30s, looking to capitalize on the last quarter with those counters and to find that equalizer. Another missed opportunity for them, Junaid.
Well, that's right, and they have lost the ball on more than a few occasions going forward. Haven't been that final ball coming in from their players. Priyanka, Malvika, Kajal. There's Malvika trying to get inside. Again, brilliant defensive work coming in from Gokulam Kerala. Dangmei Grace on the ball. Options to the right. Sandhya. Get back to Dangmei. Dangmei against Bibina. There goes it. Probably wanted to get the cross in. Wasn't going to trouble Anjila Subba from there on. Looks like it's a bit of a strategy to go for those long ranges from way out of the box. Dangmei has just come back. Beg your pardon, was come into the 11 a couple of minutes back. Trying to go through from outside the box. Babina gets dispossessed. Shilki. Well cut out by Geeta Rana. Goes back to Asim Roja. Or Ratan Bala. Trying to link up there, gets it away from that trap. Gokulam Kerala back with Ashalata. She's got a lot of time and space ahead of her. Sandhya Ranganathan for Shilki Devi. Tries to drill one through and gets intercepted in the process. Shilki Devi back with Sethu FC. Will have to try and keep it going forward now. Sethu FC, time is running out for them. 12 minutes and a thick bit left in the contest. Yes, dispossessed again. Well, that should definitely sum up their day, the way it has panned out so far, Varun, because they haven't been able to get it further forward. And whenever they have got that odd opportunity, they haven't got that ball inside to try and make the players playing up top make that difference.
That's true, Junaid. They're not giving a tough time to the Gokulam Kerala FC defense line. And it seems like post to 75 minutes in the last quarter, Anthony Andrews has planned that up front, let's have less in numbers and let's start putting the shuttles down. So Gokulam Kerala FC, less in numbers up front, still trying to win it. Here's a chance for make it 2-0. A good run, then fizzled out somewhere, and Angela to the rescue. So Gokulam Kerala FC, it seems like they're trying to just collect all those points with the same score line with which they started off the game. And Sethu FC, maybe time is running out, but there seems to be no plan Bs and no looking good for them today, at least against Gokulam Kerala. Junaid.
That's right. There's another change coming in from Gokulam Kerala FC. Priyadarshini is on the pitch and places Somya Gokulam. Had a good game, Somya. Unfortunate to not get on the score sheet today. Got 5 shots, 3 in the first half, 2 in the second. A brilliant opportunity that was saved by Angela Subba from close distance. Fazila for Sandhya Ranganathan. Sandhya gets it inside the box. There wasn't any presence, beg your pardon. Looks like it's Priyadarshini there. Sandhya was inside the box. 20 shots to 1. And that is the difference between these two sides today. Never showed up for the entirety of the 80 minutes so far, especially going forward. Sethu FC done a decent job defensively, but then after conceding early on, looked like it was a bursting run coming in from Kavya Pakiriswamy. And again, Gokulam Kerala way too comfortable in trying to shut the doors on Sethu FC. Has gone down on the ground in the process and looks to be in some pain at the moment as the physio has been called for. 9 minutes and 30 seconds is what we are left with. Gokulam Kerala with an early strike coming in from Sandhya Ranganathan stands tall in this game. Hadn't it for the player on the screen at the moment, Angela Subba, it could have been a different story for Sethu FC. Would have ended up conceding a few more as Sethu FC with a double change. Ingo Pauri is going to come on. And she replaces Kavya Pakiriswamy. There is on the pitch in place for Babina. It's going to be a free kick for Sethu FC. Nirmala sends in a ball. Wasn't going to trouble anyone from there on. Quite comfortable in the end for Somya. Getting a game in place of Beatrice. Somya, Anthony Andrews has been very astute with the players he wants on the pitch. Starting with Beatrice in the previous fixture, Rescue Wheaty. Fazila has got her place fixed up top with the sort of performances that she has given. Sandhya Ranganathan there trying to get Priyadarshini involved. Well fended out again by Setu. Back with Gokulam again through Ratan Bala Devi. Viti for Shilki. He goes back for a spin. They make it away somehow, but one back by Gokulam again. They've been absolutely relentless, Gokulam Kerala FC. Whether you talk about attack or defense, they don't really have enough goals to showcase what they have done today. But numbers are quite staggering, to say the least. With 80 sending one ball inside. Time seems to be running out at the moment now, Varun, because 7 minutes and we haven't seen enough from Sethu FC going forward, especially.
Yes, the number of chances have been better in the second half, but still minimal. And Kanan Priolka pacing around in that technical area, and he knows it's going to be tough for his team to make a comeback from here on. Sending those instructions, trying to change the formation, tactical changes, substitutions, but still it remains the same. Goalless draw when the season started, when the campaign started for both the teams. Still having a discussion with his staff. Then, missing 7 minutes in the regulation time. Couple of minutes, or maybe more than that, will be added. But the game plan on a proper rhythm seems to be missing for Sethu FC as they host Gokulam Kerala FC, who are looking a lot better. But then concern for Anthony Andrews will be that in crucial match, in crunch situations, when the team needs a goal, chances will be very important, and the team will not be getting so many like they had in the game today. They might be getting just 2 or 3 shots on target. They need to find it. They need to find the back of the net in those crucial situations. Couple of more substitutions on the cards, it seems, for Sethu FC. But then, around 5 minutes left in the game, and it's still Gokulam Kerala FC in attack, coming in from the right now. Quick touch, still keeping possession. Sonali trying to defend it, misses it out, comes back. Cross comes in, easy clearance. Then back to Gokulam Kerala. And they'll build up from the defense area. Viti with the long ball. Priyadarshini looking for it again. Trailing by a goal. See at the frame right now. Up front, Sethu FC have just a couple of players, and it looks like as if they're winning the game. And that urgency, the sense of urgency, is also missing out as they're losing out on possession very quickly, Junaid.
Yes, and that has in this game. Goal scoring has been a problem for Sethu FC. They scored only 6. 4 out of those 6 coming in the game against East Bengal FC in Kolkata. Haven't been a team with full of goals this season so far. Good ball coming in from wide on the right there. Dangmei Grace with a good cross, trying to find Fazila and Sandhya. Priyanka gets it past Gokulam there. Malvika gets dispossessed. Same Roja has been brilliant right throughout this competition so far. Has been a regular member on the team sheet. Same Roja has got a couple of goals. Rashalata trying to flick on there. Fazila Ikvaput. Numbers again there. 63% of the ball is with the visitors. 2 minutes and a bit left over in the game. It's going to be third defeat on the bounce if it stays the way it is at the moment for Sethu FC. Gokulam Kerala would be happy to take all the 3 points on the road. Priyadarshini there trying to nick it off from Nirmala. Back with Nirmala. The same Roja had it covered. Couple more changes for Sethu FC. Gladys is going to come on. And Misha Bhandari, of course. Malvika has been taken off as well as Priyanka. Like-for-like replacements there. Nicked away by Oiti. Trying to set off Dangmei Grace there. Well read in the end by Sonali Chimte. Here's Daya. Decepted. Nirmala. The long ball. Clear again by Ashalata. Sandhya. Or VT. Shifts it further right to Dangmei Grace. Back with Sandhya again. Try to get Dangmei Grace involved, who continued the run. Gets the cross in, but gets it over. Final minute into the regulation time, Varun, and has been a touch disappointing to say the least from Sethu FC, the home team. Playing at home, you would definitely expect a much better performance coming in from them. Just haven't turned up. It hasn't been their day for the whole game.
Absolutely, Junaid, because if you remember in the pre-match interviews, both the coaches expected, they had mentioned a tough fight. Kanan Priolka was happy with 1 point when the season started against Gokulam Kerala FC. Anthony Andrews was expecting a tough battle today. So they were continuing with the winning ways. He mentioned he might face a good opposition today and a tough challenge for him to collect those 3 points. But in the 90th minute, it's the same that has been in the first minute too. Sethu FC have been struggling throughout. Things up front to be happening in their favour. And Gokulam Kerala FC, though the numbers suggest they have been great up front with just a goal, will be a concern for Anthony Andrews. So yes, 3 points for Gokulam Kerala FC. It's kind of confirmed. Looking at Sethu FC's playing ways today. But Kanan Priolka and his team has to do a lot of hard work to get back to the winning ways and get better results in the games in the future. Now the substitution for Gokulam Kerala FC. Seems like Anthony Andrews is keeping the bench warmed up for the rest of the season. Durga comes in, place of AB Oeti, taking no chances because Oeti was struggling with a bit of niggle a while back. Good move from the captain. Finds no one, keeps possession, and a strike comes in off the target. Better was expected out there, Junaid.
Oh, that's right, and they are desperate to try and get their second one and put this game to rest. Still with Gokulam Kerala. Here's Dangmei. Gets it away from Daya. That one in, well read out and marshal in the end by the defense of Sethu. Not letting Fazila Iqbal get on the ball. Nicked away by Astem Roja. With that run further forward, here's Ratan Bala Devi laying into the stride of Priyadarshini there. Astem Roja taken away by Ratan Bala, sends across inside. Goes just straight through to Anjila Subba there. We'll have to just try and see out the remaining 2 minutes, Gokulam Kerala. It's going to be there from right and left. Run back by Ikvaput. Dynamic Grace. She's got Priyadarshini. Plays nice and low into her stride. Here's Dynamic Grace. Tackle comes in, but still Dynamic Grace has the ball. Sandhya. From the edge of the box, trying to go through with a strike. Shot gets blocked back with Fazila Ikvaput. 90 seconds left in the game. Fazila again. It's just been the way that we have started. Gokulam Kerala in complete control, even in the dying few moments of the match. Not letting anything slip by. And that goes out for a goal kick to Setu FC. Jila Subba. Possession back with Gokulam again. Ratanbala Devi. Now that should surely sum up the day for Setu FC, Varun, because they haven't turned up for the whole of 90 minutes. Gokulam Kerala would have definitely wanted more goals because they haven't scored against the likes of Kickstart, Setu and Odisha FC. But definitely they would be the happier of the two sides because they have backed those 3 points on the road here today.
That's true. That at time is also up. Sethu FC will be conceding it today. So that's the final whistle, and that confirms Gokulam Kerala FC getting all those points for an early strike. Bit of homework to do, more for Sethu FC and a bit less for Gokulam Kerala FC to get those clinical finishes. But the bottom line is that 3 points for Gokulam Kerala FC. They're rising up the standings, and Sethu FC still struggling in that mid area. A full-time scoreline here at Tilak Maidan. Sethu FC 0 and Gokulam Kerala FC 1. For the captain, Sandy, with a strike in that second minute. A good game for the visitors, Junaid.
Well, definitely, and they'll be very happy to go back with all the 3 points in the bag because the reverse fixture had points split. Of course, Gokulam Kerala would have considered 2 points drop on the opening day of the IWL this season. Quick look at the full-time stats for this game. Gokulam Kerala FC enjoying more of the ball. 63% of the possession to them, 37% for Setu FC, 22 shots with 14 landing on target from the visitors. And those numbers are just staggering. 4 fouls each for both the teams, 5 corners for Gokulam Kerala with 2 offsides. That narrates the entire story of the day. Nirmala with 2 shots from the distance for the home side. For Gokulam, there's been chances galore. Somya with 7. Sandhya Ranganathan with 4, converting 1 into a goal early on in the game. Fazila Ikvaput and Shilki with 3 strikes each. Dynamic Grace and Ratanbala Devi with 2 shots each. 4 fouls conceded by Setu FC. Apurna Narzari, Geeta Rana, Kajal D'Souza and Sonali Shimte with 1 foul each. For Gokulam Kerala FC as well. Shilki Devi conceding 2 fouls. Dynamic Grace and Sandhya Ranganathan conceding a foul. So that's the updated standings at the moment. Odisha still top of the pile with 16 points from their 6 games. Gokulam Kerala FC have moved up to 2nd spot from their 7 games. 14 points for them. Kickstart with 14 points as well on the 3rd spot, separated by goal difference. Setu FC at the 4th position with 7 points. Ops and East Bengal along with Sporting Odisha at the bottom of the table at the moment. A reverse fixture that ended in a goalless draw at the EMS Corporation Stadium. Definitely a result that should make Gokulam Kerala camp a bit happier. As we go through quick highlights of the second half, a brilliant ball from the left for Soumya Gogulot coming in from Fazila Ikfaput. A very good save coming in from Anjila Subba. She kept Sethu FC in the game right throughout, and had it been for better ball progression, it could have been a completely different story. But it is the way it is. So that's the full-time score line here at the Tilak Maidan in Goa. Gokulam Kerala FC with an early strike in the first half, which separated the two teams right throughout this game. It's been a pleasure calling this game along with my co-commentator, Kaushik Varun. It's time for me, Junaid Ahmed, to say goodbye and good night.